Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and great pleasure to introduce to you our friend, our trusted counselor, and the next state senator for the 1st Bristol and Plymouth District, John Mitchell.
Thank you very much. And Steve, thanks once again. Seems like we last did this just a few weeks ago, but it has been a long time. And I guess let me begin by dispelling anything. I am a candidate for the 1st Bristol Plymouth State Senate seat, and I seek your support and your votes. So let me begin with that. And just, I guess I want to do my welcome in 2 parts. And not to show any unequal balance, but let me begin. I first want to welcome back all the people who for so long supported me, city councilor, then as mayor. One of the kind of fearful things I had when I decided to run again was, you know, what would people say who supported me before? And some of them can say some unkind things. So I said, let's try this out. And I started with family first because they're always kind of obliged. But the response was tremendous, it was heartfelt, and it's something I really appreciate, and I thank all of you and look forward to working with you again. So, welcome back, and we'll take up another summer of yours, so thank you. But the other thing is everyone, no one's aged, everyone looks great. I want to thank the Herald News for the photographs they run of me. Unfortunately, that's going to end tonight because Jack's got some new photographs, but we started with one 15 years ago, then we went to 5 years. When the first one ran, I said, you know, the problem's going to be when I run my current picture, people will think there's 2 Mitchells. Then they put in Ray's picture and everyone thinks there's 3 Mitchells now, so. And to all those people who, either for the first time are supporting me or in the past, you know, supported but were preoccupied with other things, we welcome you and we look forward to working with you. You're going to join a great group of people. As Steve said, these campaigns can be a lot of fun, especially for the supporters. The candidates seem to have to worry about a lot and get up and make speeches and that. But for all of you, it can be a great time. I know many of you have helped on other campaigns. Some of you just are taking an interest in politics. And for many of you, when I last ran, you might have been in diapers or a little too young to do anything. But we welcome all of you, and I look forward to working with everyone in this room and bringing this campaign throughout the district. So thank you very much for your support, and I certainly look forward to working with you in the coming months. We're going to have a campaign that goes throughout the entire district. We're going to go to the most congested areas of the city, to the most rural areas of some of the towns. And we want to have a presence everywhere. We want to organize everywhere. We're going to go door to door. We're going to drop leaflets. We're going to make phone calls. We're going to have coffee hours. We're going to do everything possible to reach every voter in this district and let them know what I stand for, what my experience has been, and what I hope to do if elected as their state senator. But I need your help to do that because it's too big an area, it's too much work, and no candidate is isolated. You need people, and we've got a tremendous group of people here. People with a lot of experience, not just in politics, but so many other areas of life, so much experience in different things you've all done. And we need that now to help, particularly in these times. So I look forward to working with you. We're also going to be on the internet. We've got a Facebook page coming up. We're going to have a Twitter account. And we're also going to be on YouTube. So, you know, if you're really, really bored late at night, you can come back and watch the speech once again. But no, we're going to try to make it interesting because we are going to try to give some idea of what goes on in a campaign. Not too much, but some idea of what goes on in a campaign. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I just want to give a little bit of my background. I know many of you, but it leads up to why I'm running right now. And I want to begin by saying I was born and raised in Fall River, grew up here, and all I remember is an unbelievable youth that was just a good time. Sports, other activities, great summer jobs, never a boring moment. And it's just a place I treasure. And the surrounding towns we also spent a lot of time in. Westport was always Horseneck Beach. And as we got older, it was the places we went to after Horseneck Beach that we don't want to mention today. But Westport's fondly remembered. Somerset, we'd go to Pottersville and play basketball and then go to Friendly's. And had a lot of friends and ties there. Swansea, they opened the mall. And it seems like kids have no times these days, but back then, I don't know what it was, but we had time and we would go hang around the mall. We didn't do much, but we hung around the mall. So in all these towns, in fact, I look back, I played basketball in each of these towns in high school, if you count Apponequet for 2 of the towns. And as best I remember, I think I won in every town. I don't remember how many we lost in each town, but we do have ties in this group throughout the area. And although I'm a Fall River-based candidate, we certainly have a great organization to reach people in all of these places. I went to UMass Amherst, and one of the great things I would love to do as your senator is to work to boost the UMass system. We've got a great school in UMass Dartmouth. We're going to have the law school, which will also be based in Dartmouth. And as a UMass alumni, I would love nothing more than to be in the state senate to help the entire system, to better fund it, to help it with research allocations, and to make it what already is a great system even that much better. I then went to Georgetown University, and after I finished school, my aim was to come back here. And I did what I wanted in a lot of ways. I wanted to open a law practice, and I've had success with that, and I've enjoyed it. Lawyers are always complaining, but it's really a very worthwhile profession. Despite all of what people say about lawyers, I've learned more about human nature in the office I'm in. I've learned more about the turmoil people go through in their lives, how things start and stop, how lives can be very successful and all of a sudden come to a downturn in that. I also had a great opportunity to start a family, and I want to introduce my beautiful wife. Judith is here with her appendage. She's a musician, and it's a very dangerous profession. The workman comp rate went up, but and our daughter Courtney, who's in New York, she's at school tonight, and claims she will watch me on the video. I'll have to ask her some questions about what I said tonight, but we'll see. But I did come back to Fall River, started a law practice, began a family, and also did the other thing I wanted to do, which was get into public service. And I always had a hope to hold elective office. And I was fortunate. I ran for the city council. And so many of you were with me way back then. I won't say how many years ago it was, but I could even let my hair grow long then. And we had a great time, a successful time. And then as Steve said, when the mayor's office opened, we just ran a very, very successful time. I think had a great few years and a very difficult time. And when it was over, I practiced law, and that's what I've done for the last 15 years. Had a great time. My daughter, who was 6 when I left the mayor's office, grew up and became the young lady she is. We got to travel. I got to concentrate exclusively on my law practice and enjoyed it tremendously. But now I'm looking to run for this office, and I'm serious about it. I want to be elected your state senator and do the best job I can on your behalf. There are a lot of issues we're facing. This, once again, is a severe recession, perhaps soon to be more severe than the one in the early 90s.